Welcome to the DNA podcast. In this episode, we examine the controversy surrounding voter registration and national identity. Researchers indicate how constitutional provisions and statutory frameworks determine who holds official status. Amid recent debates over the revision of electoral rolls in northern India, the issue of citizenship has come front and center. The discussion intensified when official election authorities informed the apex court that they hold the power to verify citizenship status. Initially, authorities rejected using standard identity or voter cards as proof. However, following judicial directions, national identity cards were accepted as valid documentation. This ongoing debate brings up fundamental questions. How does Indian law define citizenship? And what are the actual rules governing who becomes a citizen? Interestingly, when the national constitution took effect, it did not explicitly define the term citizenship. Instead, specific constitutional provisions outlined the broad categories of people entitled to citizen status. Detailed rules governing how citizenship is acquired or determined were later established by statutory legislation, which has been updated over the decades. Under current laws, there are four primary pathways to obtain citizenship: by birth, by descent, by registration, and through naturalization. First, citizenship by birth depends largely on when a person was born. Individuals born within the country during earlier post-independence decades automatically received citizenship, regardless of their parents' nationality. For those born in subsequent decades, the rules became stricter, requiring at least one parent to be a citizen at the time of birth. For births occurring in the modern era, a child gains citizenship if both parents are citizens, or if one parent is a citizen and the other is not classified as an unlawful resident. Second, citizenship can be acquired through registration. This path generally requires an applicant to have lived in the country for at least 7 years prior to applying. It also applies to individuals of national origin residing outside former undivided territories, spouses of citizens who have completed 7 years of residency, and minor children of citizens. Third, citizenship by descent applies to individuals born outside the country. Historically, this depended on the father holding citizenship at the time of birth. Over time, gender-neutral standards were adopted, allowing citizenship if either parent held citizen status by birth. For children born overseas in recent decades, parents must submit an official declaration confirming the child holds no foreign passport and that the birth was registered with the appropriate embassy within 1 year. Finally, individuals can acquire citizenship through naturalization. This process requires a person to have maintained continuous residency in the country for a period of 12 years before applying, alongside fulfilling statutory qualifications outlined under national law. Thank you for tuning in to the DNA podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories from India and beyond.